Yeah, no intro because we ain't got time. We ain't got time at all to this week because I'm here, yeah, but I'm about to leave. Obviously, it's like 5 to 1 in the afternoon in the UK anyway, so there isn't the usual hoopla. Let's go through this quickly. Right, that's not working. Here we go. Here's the disclaimer. No, that's all we got time for. Straight on. Yeah, forget the reflective tarot. I will do a birthday message, but I'm not going to bother with the tarot. And we are, of course, because that's why we're here, going to get on with the old sacrament. That's what we want to do on a Friday. That's kind of the whole, the centerpiece of what this whole thing is about. So there we are. Good. Right. Okay. Birthday message. Oh, yes. That's what I noticed. So, yeah. I'm about to turn 50. This is the last day of my 40s. It's been a good decade. I've enjoyed it. So we're going to commence what is, by the arbitrary rules of the divisions of time, a new adventure. And in the numerology of Discordianism, which is the same as the numerology of everything else, where you slice numbers around in order to produce the effect of some kind of or to suggest or intuit or imply some kind of cosmic event. 50. I am going to be 50. 5 plus 0 equals 5. 5, as we know, everything in the universe comes back to 5. That is the Discordian rule of 5s. Therefore, we are expecting this to be a landmark year. People, I think, also expect 50 to be a landmark year because it's like half century. It's like, the most sort of markedly venerable in a round number kind of way that you're going to get. So there we go. I'm going to London for that in about an hour and a half. So that's why I'm doing this now. It's just here to provide, as we say, this is a Discordian service. So this is here to provide the service. And is the service about my birthday thought? No, it's not. So my birthday thought is consider your journey towards the 5, the resolution of 5. This means that you have a 5-year when you're 5. Probably missed that one. 14, yeah, also works. 23 should be a landmark year, really, in the old Discordian. But who's a Discordian properly by the time they're 23? I don't think I've known of anyone. I mean, maybe they are just by accident, but yeah, 23. And then, of course, you flip that round 9 years later, you get 32. That works. 41. So I had one about 9 years ago. That was possibly the time that I started to seriously get into Discordianism, as opposed to not seriously get into Discordianism, which means that that's the time I really started to hold Discordianism up for ridicule, because that's how you have to do it. Like before, I was non-serious, but I was like, this is an interesting idea, and afterwards, like, I'm very serious about this, but don't follow me, it's a joke. So that's how that worked out, and here we are at 50. Sort of the reverse of 05, when I don't really remember anything about when I was 5. But of course, once you've hit 50, making the numbers of your age add up to 5 anymore becomes incredibly difficult. I hadn't really thought of that. I mean, what you really have to do is manage to double up the numbers in such a way that the result then leaves a 2-digit number. And so then you can turn that into... Oh, so there'll be an equivalent of maybe 23 or something. Let's see. 51, 6, 52, 7. Well, you get all the way through there. And then 60 is obviously 60. So I don't get one, I don't think. Unless, what we get? 59. You add 5 and 90. 14. Oh, there we go. And then you can have 1 4. So that's a 5-year. Yeah, I'm not going to bother going into that anymore, but I'm sure that some mad person has scrawled all the results, the ready reckoner on a wall somewhere in a public convenience. So you just have to find that public convenience. That's your homework this week. Great. So I'll have a slide for the tarot because I thought I was going to do that, but it turns out that I'm not, as I don't really have time. So we're just going to go straight onto the weekly sacrament. If it feels a bit rushed, that's because it is. But we can't have the full thing every week, and it is Friday, so we're going to do this on a Friday. get your substitutionary ingestible ready. And of course, the SWTP has its own approach to this, where we say, I could not find a hot dog, not even with a bun, so I eat this substitutionary consumable because devotion comes with fun. Hey, Eris. There we go. Friday can't go by without eating your substitutionary consumable, so there you have it. And that was the short but sweet Discordian service for the week of the 4th of Maypril. I suppose that's the other thing we should announce this month in the SWDP calendar is Maypril 1 of 2. The 1 of 2 is very important because it tells us straight up front, and this is a message I've had direct from the goddess, that next month is also going to be Maypril, but 2 of 2. So that's how you tell them apart. This is Maypril 1 of 2. Next month will be Maypril 2 of 2. So it goes. So I guess we'll see what's really new in June. That's it. Have a nice week. And I don't know what's happening next week yet. It might just be this again because I've got stuff to do on the Friday. I know. Crazy. So we'll see how that works out. Hey, Eris. Have a good one. Oh, wrong one. It's that one. I wanted that one. There we go. Nobody noticed that. We can leave now. Bye.